Looking for quality fencing? Hornet Fence has you covered. Residential, commercial, and industrial fence, gate, and gate operator sales and service. We do it all, where we carry the largest inventory of fencing supplies in the Four Corners area. Hornet Fence, helping you secure the nest.
We believe that every child deserves the best start in life, and we're committed to providing a safe, nurturing, and fun environment where your little ones can grow, learn, and thrive. Join the Kitty Camp family today, where smiles, learning, and love are always in abundance.
American Equipment Manufacturing is a local business based in Farmington that specializes in the manufacturing of oil field equipment. Our extensive production facility allows us to provide high-quality products that meet the industry standards and industry knowledge.
Here in Kirtland, New Mexico. It's Kirtland Central High School. Albert Velarde here. Stephen Parks. The whole crew is here bringing you Desert Sports Live. It's Kirtland Central. It's the boys taking on the Page Sand Devils here in Kirtland Central High School. You're listening to Desert Sports Live. Of course, we got Ben O'Gean, we got CR both working in production, and we got our guy up in production running the camera, and Jacob O'Gean. The whole crew's here. Stephen, should be an excellent night for basketball. It's opening night. Page has one game underneath their belt. They lost their first game to open the season, but you know, hey, sometimes that first game is enough experience when you're playing another team who's playing their very first game.
Yeah, we should see some fun basketball tonight. Now, always keep in mind it's the first game of the season for the Broncos, second game of the season for Page, so I'm sure there's a lot they're still working on. But you know what? Every time these kids step on the court, they are out here to compete and play hard. And, I mean, we haven't got to see the boys practice, but we've been in here the last couple nights. We've been watching the girls practice, and I'll tell you what, man, over here in Kirtland, they show a lot of discipline, and they've been out here working hard. And folks, we're excited tonight. This is our first time to broadcast over here in Kirtland, and we actually have some really cool camera views for you guys this afternoon that we think you guys are going to enjoy. And we're very much looking forward to that, Albert.
Well, it's Kirtland Central in all white uniforms, the Page Sand Devils in their all black trimmed in red. You know, yeah, we got to talk to athletic director and Isaiah Valdez. He says, hey, man, you guys have any interest coming out here and calling some Kirtland Central basketball for the boys and the girls? And we said, absolutely, man. You want to give us a holler and ask for us, we're here. And, we started setting up last night. That was quite interesting, but yeah, we're going to be here throughout the season, so you Bronco fans out there, just know Desert Sports Live will be here for 5 home games this season, as well as over at Navajo Prep.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting basketball season I should say basketball and wrestling season. We've got Kirtland basketball. We're gonna be doing some Navajo Prep basketball. We'll probably be over in Aztec. We're gonna be doing some Aztec wrestling as well. We in January, as Albert mentioned, we got a lot going on. We're gonna be out at the Clash at the Coliseum for Aztec wrestling. I think we're gonna do a couple of duels over there as well. What's that? December 3rd, we have a duel. That's correct. Ben just let me know. It's senior night over in Aztec for wrestling. So, folks, we are going to be busy throughout this winter sports season. But, I think we're going to be here in Kirtland when they play Shiprock, because they're going to be recognizing the championships between Shiprock and all those duels that they had from the past where they were battling it out. They're going to recognize some players, and our plan is to be here for that special night. But, yeah, Albert, I think we're going to be in for some fun today. This is going to be fun for us because this is our first basketball game of the season. We've been doing football. Football's winding down. You got the playoffs going on. Bloomfield's over in Taos today. They're the last one from San Juan County still alive in the playoffs, which Albert and I both believe that they are going to be coming home with another state championship this year. So should be a lot going on today.
Well, folks, if you're out there, share the YouTube link with everybody you possibly can, especially for the family members who are not here locally or whatnot, and that's desertsportslive.com. That's www.desertsportslive.com, or go to YouTube. It's the easiest one to go to. That's with the @ sign and then Desert Sports Live. And don't forget, when you go to YouTube, please subscribe. We need you all to subscribe out there. So, hey, Kirtland Central last year, Stephen, 10-17 on the season, 5-5. They lost to Page last year, 75-34. Kirtland lost 6 seniors, so they're a very young team coming into this season. They were 4-7 at home last season. On the other side, you have Page. They had a pretty successful season in 2024. They were 21-8, 11-1 in district. They were district champs. Of course, we mentioned they beat Kirtland 75-34 here last year. It's their first game they played against each other, but they only lost 4 seniors, and they got their stud, Joseph Benally, coming back. He's everything for them. He was a junior last year, a senior this year. Let's look out for him.
Yeah, I mean, he was averaging 16 points a game, third in the field goal percentage, third in rebounds, second in assists, first in steals, and I think we're gonna have a fun night watching him play. And like Albert said, Kirtland is extremely young this year, and they've got a lot to prove, right, coming into this season. And probably a lot of these guys that are on this varsity team were on JV last year, and this is going to be their first experience. Some of them's probably first experience on the varsity level. So Page looking strong, but that's why you play the games, right?
I agree with that, and it's a beautiful crowd here tonight, as we'll probably get started with the starting lineups here in just a moment. We should be getting a national anthem as well, but yes, that's right, Stephen. As Stephen mentioned, Bloomfield, the only team left in the Four Corners in the playoffs. Durango, they're actually playing a playoff game today as well, but that's about it. It's all we got here. We got the officials coming by the table. They're set and ready to go, and we're ready to go too. They got the cheerleaders out here, and it looks like we're going to have a national anthem here in just a moment. So folks, we're going to take a quick break and bring you the national anthem, and we'll be right back with the starting lineup for the visiting team. It's the Page Sand Devils taking on the home team. It's the Kirtland Central Broncos. We'll be right back here momentarily after the national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you to the Kirtland Bronco Arena for this NFHS sanctioned basketball game featuring the Sand Devils of Page and our Broncos of Kirtland Central. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm asking you to rise, please, to the singing of our national anthem. We are honored this afternoon to have 2 representatives from Elementary School singing the national anthem, Sky and Hope Crew.
there you have it, the national anthem sung by two very young and amazing Kirtland Central Bronco fans, and they're from Ojo Elementary School here in Kirtland, New Mexico. And we're getting set to go. It's going to be the starting lineup for the Page Sand Devils, so I'll bring you that here. Stephen will bring you Kirtland Central. Yeah.
All right. Are we going to start with Kirtland or
Page?
Okay, Page. All right. Sorry, I was dealing with some production there for just a second.
Okay. Well, maybe at some point here we're going to. It's the starting lineup for Page. It's going to be number 1. He's a captain. It's Joey Benally. Number 3 is going to be Justin Rivers. Number 11, he's another captain. It's Noah Reed. Number 21, Jacoby Daniels. And number 30, Chance Gazar Wallace, your starting lineup for the Page Sand Devils. Now it'll be the Kirtland Central men's team. It's the Broncos coming up.
The Kirtland Broncos are getting set up over there. He's getting ready to start announcing the lineup. Looks like they're. Oh, we're gonna get the spotlight here.
We are.
We're getting all set up. The lights are going out. It is going dark on us in here. So let's see what happens.
Let's get our starting five for the Broncos.
Number 2, Malachi Atsides will be the first player running out of the tunnel. Number 5, Ethan Begay.
Number 10, Landon Lee.
Landon Lee.
Number 11, Isaiah Dan. And number 12, Cole Boyd.
And number 12, Cole Boy. Go ahead, Albert. I'm going to.
Oh,
hey,
all right.
CR.
Well, that's your starting lineup for the Kirtland Central Broncos. Number 2, Malachi Atsides. Number 5, Ethan Begay. Number 10, it's Landon Lee. And number 11, Isaiah Dan. And number 12, Cole Boy, your starting lineup for the Kirtland Central Broncos. And we're going to get ready to go. It's going to be tip-off here as the Kirtland Central Broncos playing host to Page, Arizona. It's the Sand Devils here at Bronco Arena, and we are set to go. It's number 11, that's Reed, fixing a tip off with number 10, that's Landon Lee, and we are set to go here in the first period. There's the tip off, it goes to Kirtland. They'll kick it off to the point guard, that's number 2, Atsides. He's going to drive from the top of the key, right hand, kicks it down here to the wing. Now left hand dribble, kicks it back out to number 10. Bundled him up, down low, and got the foul to go. That's number 10, Landon Lee, with his first points of the night. And I did not get who the foul was on. Number 30 for Page. That is going to be Chance Wallace with his first. Missed the free throw, did Kirtland, but it comes back.
All right, Albert, I apologize. I'm back. Had a few production issues there, but here we go. Sand Devils bringing the ball in. Looks like Kirtland's in a, are they in man? Oh, it looks like a 2-3 defense. It's almost like a modified man defense. And that one's going to go out of bounds. That will be Sand Devils ball. Did I miss anything? Did we get a foul?
You got a foul by number 30 for Page and 2 points for Landon Lee.
Okay, let me get caught up here.
So here comes the inbound ball. I don't know, something happened over here. I'm not sure what's going on. No, it looks like there's water on the floor, so they're asking to have it cleaned up. So the athletic director will head on over there and get that taken care of. It's a 2-0 lead for Kirtland Central here early in this first quarter. 7:27 on the clock in the first period. Just bear with us, folks. We don't have our usual time clock today, but we'll make sure we get you filled in. Here is the Sand Devils driving down low. Now they're going to kick it back out. That's number 21 with the ball. That's Daniels. And Page just moving the ball around. There's a deep three-point shot by number 1. Benally missed it. Rebounded Page. Missed the second shot. Rebounded it for the third time. They missed that shot, but he's going to get fouled. So number 30 will go to the free throw line, and they'll call a foul on number 5. That's Ethan Begay. That's his first. So number 30 at the free throw line, a right-handed shooter for the Page Sand Devils. That's Chance Garza Wallace. He misses his first free throw attempt, so he'll get a second. As it's a 2-0 lead, Kirtland Central. Right now, with 7 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock, missed the second free throw, rebounded Kirtland. Here comes the Broncos.
Yep, here comes the Broncos. We got number 5, that's Begay, running the point. He's going to drive in and go for the shot off the side of the rim, no good. And Page will come up with the loose ball as Benally will head the point. Oh, and that was just a bad... He just didn't get a handle on it, bounced off his hand. He was turning to look at the baseline when it goes off his hands and out of bounds.
Yeah, just lost concentration for a moment. And here's Kirtland. It's Atsity. Malachi with the ball, kicks it back out. They're going to work the ball around the top part of the key. Number 5 is driving. That was Begay. He kicks it down, but a wild pass. And again, a nice job by the defense for Page. Steven, it's a 2-0 game. They've caused a number of turnovers for Kirtland Central. So if you're Page's coach right now, early with 6:35 left to go in the first quarter, you got to be happy with the defense you're playing.
Yeah, well, Malachi Atsity, he was cutting to the basket, and I think that was that. I don't know if it was Rivers or who tried to make the pass, but he stopped and went back out to the corner, and that's why that went out of bounds. Just unfortunate. But you're right, Page is playing some tough defense. We got him swinging the ball around. There's a three-point attempt off the side of the rim, and that will be picked up by Kirtland. Here comes number 11, Isaiah Dan. He's going to drive to the basket. He's going to kick it out in the corner. Oh, nice steal by Joe Benally, and Benally is going to be fouled, so that's going to be a foul on number 2, Malachi Atsity. That will be his first foul of the game. Folks, we got 6:11 left here in the first quarter. Your score is 2-0. Like Albert said, we don't have the time clock up, so we're going to try to keep letting you know what the time is out there, and you can see the score in the quarter. There's a three-point attempt from Benally off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound by Cole Boy. He's going to drive the baseline. They're going to kick it back out. There's a three-point attempt. Oh, and it hits the side of the basket. That was, so they're going to say it went off the back of the basket, but it's going to be Kirtland ball as Begay will be, nope, they're going to switch.
Yeah, Ethan Begay fought for the ball, went off one of the Page players, and now they're going to switch it around and say it went off of Kirtland. So the officials get together, get the call put together, and hey, folks, if any of you are listening in, shoot us a text message, 505-701-2222. That's 505-701-2222. Let us know who you are. Beautiful drive by number 1, Benally, but he missed it. Rebounded Page again, missed the second shot. That goes out of bounds, but shoot us a text and let us know who you are, where you're watching from, and who are you rooting for at 505-701-2222.
And also, if you type in on the live chat, I'm watching the live chat on YouTube, type something in there, tell us who you're cheering for, where you're cheering from. We'll give you a shout out or give your player a shout out. There's a nice drive to the center of the lane as he kicks it out. It's going to be brought back up to the top, and that's going to be a three-point attempt by Boy, and he hits it high off the glass. Here comes Page. Man, they transition quickly, drives the lane. There's a kick out to number 2. That's Gonzalez, and it is no good. I tell you what, Page is just having a hard time getting the ball in the basket. Coach is extremely frustrated over here. Oh, good pump fake up and in as Landon Lee finally puts 2 more points up on the board. 4-0 is your score. 4:52 here left in the first quarter. Page's Benally brings the ball down. He's going to swing it over to Rivers. They're going to be moving the ball up top. There's a shot, and it is off the back of the rim as number 11 gets his own rebound, Reed, and then he gets it underneath. Was that to number 2?
Yep.
That was Michael Gonzalez comes up with the first 2 points of the game for the Sand Devils. And here comes Kirtland right back down the court as Atsity drives the lane. 21 is who it's going to go against. That's Jacoby Daniels.
One of the starters for Page. They haven't had a line change out yet. Here comes number 12 for Page. That's Preston Ross, and now Kirtland brings in a whole new roster of people.
Man, they brought in, oh, it's just underneath, so my bad. It's not a, I thought it was a shooting foul.
So here we go. It's Kirtland to inbound the ball. Number 25, that's Shamario Lee now into the game. Number 15, that's Caleb Nix into the game. Number 4, Max Reed. Number 20 is going to be Owen Sambrero. And then there's, I'm missing one more, number 4 in the game. And that is Terrell Yazzie. All the new players coming in for...
I know it was a line change. It was like a
Kirtland Central, everybody. Yeah, so Devin Charlie into the game. Number 25, that's Tyler Harrison in for the Kirtland Central Broncos. Number 1, Angel Acosta in the game. Number 4, Terrell Yazzie in there. Now number 20 with the beautiful drive, Stephen, a gorgeous layup by number 20. Colin Brady just rolled it off the fingertips. It was gorgeous, and it's a 6-2 lead. Kirtland Central over Page with 3:54 left to go in the first period. Deep three-point shot, missed, rebounded. Stephen, Page has dominated in the rebound game today.
Yeah, Page is just, I mean, the problem is they're not finishing on their shots. They're getting all kinds of offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds, just struggling to get the ball in the basket. Coach down here is just about to lose his mind, I think. There's a long three-pointer off the back of the rim. Yep. And they're going to call a pushing foul on Kirtland. Let's see, number 25.
Yeah, and that was an easy call for the official right in front of him.
Isn't it nice to be right down here in front? The officials come right over here by us. We
get to hear the call.
It's so nice.
We don't have to guess what the call was.
It's great.
It's number 1. That's Benally. Brings it up for Page. Left-hand dribble. Beautiful fake pass floater. Goes in for his first points of the night, and it's a 6-4 lead now for Kirtland.
Man, both these teams transition so quickly. Benally finally gets a bucket in for the Sand Devils. There's a shot, no good. Rebound by Gonzalez. Sand Devils going to bring the ball up the court. Gets it to Benally as he runs the point. He's going to kick it all the way across the court. There's going to, oh, thought he might have got a travel call there. Oh, just unfortunate as the Sand Devils just mishandle the ball. Number 5 coming into the game for the Sand Devils, Dwayne Gamble. I didn't get all. There's a bunch of new players.
So a whole
11,
new
10.
line chain again.
So we got Landon Lee and Isaiah Dan came back into the game.
Atsedy and Begay check in for Kirtland. Boyd checks in as well.
I think the whole starting lineup came back in.
Landon Lee's back in, and then it'll finish off at number 11, Isaiah Dan. Here's Kirtland. They got a 2-point lead right now. 2:40 left to go in the first period. Here's a backup right hand off the glass. Beautiful. Another 2 points for Landon Lee. That'll make it 6.
2:30 left here in the first quarter. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
It's all right. Go ahead.
That one's off the rim. Rebound, Kirtland. I'll tell you what, Kirtland does not look like a young team. They are playing some ball here tonight, just getting up and down the court. Kicks it out to number 10, and that is up and no good as Lee rims it out. Here comes Benally. He's going to go all the way to the basket. Oh, and he got swatted from behind by Begay, but Begay's going to pick up the foul. And you know, we talked. Remember, we talked to somebody that reffed, and he said when you go up and you have a what is it, like a tube straight up in the air, but as soon as you break out of that and your hand comes out, that's why they call that foul, because he slaps at the ball and he comes out of that upward motion.
Right over the top.
Benally with his first shot, no good.
Well, they've been to the free throw line 3 separate times tonight, has Page. They have yet to make a free throw, and we're going to have a timeout called. It's a 30-second timeout by Kirtland Central. So 8-4 is your lead right now. Benally and Gonzalez with 2 points each for Page. Kirtland Central, Landon Lee has 6, and Colin Brady with a bucket himself. So that's where we're at, 8-4, 2:05. It's even defense, offense, transition looks pretty dang good for both of these teams, but the shooting's a whole nother ball game right now for both teams.
Yeah, it's been it's been a rough go for the Sand Devils. I mean, they've had some good looks, they've had some good drives, but man, they are just having a hard time getting in the basket. And I mean, if you're Kirtland, you're feeling pretty fortunate that Benally has not got going yet. And here he is. He'll be taking his first free throw. That one is up second free throw, no good. They will get the rebound. Oh, goodness.
Oh, man, he got hit hard going underneath the basket, got his legs cut out from underneath him. And it's going to be a blocking foul on number 10 for Kirtland Central. That's Landon Lee. That's his first of the game. But let's hope he's okay in Joey Benally, because he hit the hardwood floor hard.
Folks, if you're out there listening, get on that live chat on YouTube. We can see we got a bunch of listeners. Hey, let us know where you're cheering from and who you're cheering for so we can give those shouts out. We'll read them right over the air. Just type us a message, and we would love – got some text messages?
No, I just want to say that's a kid in Joey Benally you want to see get up and be able to walk off on his own. You need that young man. And stepping in to take his free throws now is Justin Rivers, number 3. He's a left-handed shooter. Benally missed the first shot. Here's a second shot, no good. So here comes the second shot, and I apologize. He just shot a free throw, got his own rebound. There's where he was fouled, was Benally. So now here's the second free throw attempt by Justin Rivers, and that time he makes good on that. So it is a 8-5 lead.
8-5. Here comes the Broncos. They're going to swing it around to the right side. Oh, nice dump in the middle, kicks it back out, and that is a three-point attempt. No good, not even any rim on that one. And here comes the Sand Devils as they will quickly get back up the court. Nice drive and take by Rivers, but he hits it off the back of the rim. And that's what I'm talking about. They're just having a hard time getting those easy buckets. And then there's Kirtland, same thing. That's Noah Reed. He goes up for the layup and rolls it right off the back of the rim. And I'll tell you what, as a coach, that is just maddening. And you can see the coach down here for the Sand Devils, and he is just frustrated beyond belief because, I mean, they're getting great looks. They're just not getting the ball in the basket.
On both sides.
Yes.
Not very soft touches. They're hard off the rim on both teams. Not very good touches on the shots right now. Here's an open three-point shot. Nope, he decides to kick it out. Number 25 has it. Here's 12. He'll take a shot at it, though. He misses it. That was Preston Ross. Now here comes Kirtland on transition. That should be a blocking foul, and it will be on number 12 for Page. That's Preston Ross's first of the night, and it will take them to the free throw line as number 10, Landon Lee. He's got 6 points, so obviously he's the player to be looking for, Stephen, here for the Kirtland Central Broncos as they lead this game 8-5 with 1:07 to go in the first period. And here's a shot from the right-handed shooter. It's up, and it's a beauty. Nothing but net, so that'll extend the lead 9-5 for Kirtland Central. Here comes the second shot for Landon Lee. It's up. No good. Rebounded Page. Oh, we're going to have an early whistle, so let's see what they call here. Oh, 25 gets hit for a holding foul, so Shamario Lee gets his first of the night, and Kirtland keeps possession. Here's a three-point look. Nope, he's going to kick it back out, loses his footing, but now driving the lane, number 11, Dan, kicks it out. Open three-point shot, no good. Rebounded, long rebound. Number 2, quick jump shot. He missed it, and Atsedy, and Page comes up with there's a steal on the pass, and it was blocked as number 2, Atsedy, was driving the lane, tried to float it up, and then he got hit, and number 11 by Page will be called on the foul. That's Noah Reed, and that's Reed's first of the night for Page.
All right, we finally got our first YouTube comment. I'll wait till after this free throw goes up, and then I'll read it to you.
Malachi, Atsedy, he's got no points, so here's his first attempt. He's a right-handed shooter. It's up and no good off the left side on his first free throw attempt.
It says the Buckmans, I believe, go Broncos. Coach Corley's daughter here tuning in from Albuquerque.
Nice.
All right.
So we got Albuquerque tuning in right off the bat. Here comes the second shot from the right-handed shooter in Atsedy. It's a 9-5 lead, Kirtland. Does he make it 10? Does not. And Page gets another rebound. Steven, I mean, it's just like clockwork for Page on the rebounds. Here's the left-handed steal shot. It's up. It's good. Atsedy gets his first points of the night, and it's 11-5 Kirtland lead.
Got 33 seconds left to go here in this first quarter. Oh, there he lifted that pivot foot. That's going to be a travel call, and that's why you want to hop, stop, plant, and make that pass because If you don't and you have momentum and somebody steps in that passing lane, that's when those travels happen. So we have a bunch of players coming in. Did you get them all? Or?
Yep, Jacoby Daniels, number 21, checks in, as well as number 1, Joey Benally. So Benally back into the game. He looks like he's all right, and Page desperately needs him. Here's Kirtland Central. They're going to turn the ball over. Nope. Kirtland back with the ball. So a little sloppy here lately. Steven with 16 seconds. Deep three-point shot. No good. And here is Benally. He's got the 10 seconds to do some work with. He's going to drive, kicks it out, open. Three-point shot, look, no good. Rebounded Kirtland. He's got to get rid of it. 1 second, gets it up, no good.
He tried to fingertip that up there, and it's no good. But we're going to end the first quarter 11-5. As the Broncos lead. And I'll tell you what, the rough thing for the Sand Devils is they cannot seem to sink a basket. And you know, we talk about baseball. You know, you got to get out on out plays. You got to make the layups. You got to make those easy busts. It's kind of the same idea. Like when you have those layups, you got to make those things. You can't be rolling them off the back of the rim, bouncing them off the backboard. You know, you gotta put those things in.
Just understanding the touch on that. Hey, we want to give a special thank you to our sponsors out there as we'll get started with Hornet Fence, of course, locally owned Hornet Fence with our crew out there, and then.
For quality fencing, Hornet Fence has you covered. Residential, commercial, and industrial fence, gate, and gate operator sales and service. We do it all, where we carry the largest inventory of fencing supplies in the Four Corners area. Hornet Fence, helping you secure the nest.
We believe that every child...
Well, it's start of the second period, and it's 11-5 the lead here, Steven. Both of these teams had plenty of opportunities to score. They just couldn't get the right touch going. Let's see if they get that figured out here going into the second period. 11-5 is your lead. Kirtland Central boys taking on Page here at Kirtland Central High School.
Yeah, here comes the Sand Devil, sorry. And that's a nice little shot right there. Finally, Isaiah Dan puts a bucket in. I'm sorry.
Number 11, Noah Reed.
Noah Reed. I'm sorry, I was looking at the wrong sheet here. But Noah Reed finally gets another bucket up there. 11-7 is your score. 7:30 left here in this first half. It's the Sand Devils. Joey Benally back in the game. He's going to get fouled on the floor, so that won't be a shooting foul. Let's see who that is on.
Number 20, Colin Brady.
Number 20 will have his first foul.
Well, you know, you look at the foul sheet, and that's about what to expect for the first game of the year, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, and it's not bad either.
Right on par. There's the floater, no good. Could have been a foul, wasn't called, and here we go, down transition. Kirtland saves the ball inbound. Oh, but that time it goes out, so Page will get the ball here, and it's 11-7 is the score, 7:20 to go. And, man, it's been back and forth both these teams. You see some frustration from the coaches, missed open shots, but let's see how quickly one of these teams gets it cleaned up, because there's another open three-point shot Steven missed, and the scrum for the ball. It seems like after every shot we have a scrum, and then we go in transition up the court.
Well, I'll tell you what, these refs are definitely letting these kids play.
They sure are.
And I'm not saying that.
I kind of like that.
I appreciate that they let them play.
It forces your players to be tough. You get what I mean with that?
Well, the thing about it is they get later in the season, that's going to be a foul. If they get later in the season and they go to state or anything like that, where the reffing's different, you got to be prepared for that. Was that on 20?
Number 20.
So that's going to be on Colin Brady, and we have Joey Benally shooting 2.
I think that's back-to-back fouls on Brady. Here's the right-handed shooter, his first shot. Steven, he is 0 for 3 at the free throw line right now.
Benally was really struggling today. I mean, from the field and from the line. And finally sinks one. That'll make it 11-8 here in the second quarter.
Kirtland trying to drive the lane. Oh, he's going to lose his footing, and they're going to call a travel, and he sure did. He didn't get tripped up, just went way out here with the ball. Steven, as you can see, tripped over his own feet, and that was, the official was right on the call. 11-8. And we've seen a ton of shots tonight.
It's crazy that the score is that low because these guys are shooting the ball. They're getting really good looks. Just nothing seems to want to go in.
Well, what coach gets his kids to get the right touch on the shot after halftime, that's going to be the thing to look for. Because here comes Kirtland Central in transition. Number 4, it's Yazzie. Yazzie kicks it out wide open. 3-point shot for the left-handed shooter, and he missed it in number 15, Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie had a really good look right there. Went off the front of the, and that's what I'm saying. It's both teams. And, you know, this might be some of the early season stuff that you see a lot of right here because these guys are both struggling to put the ball in the net. There comes a 3-point attempt from the corner. No good. Rebound, Acosta, and he's going to get it up to Harrison. No good. And there's those shots we're talking about, right, Albert?
Just being too much of a hurry.
Yeah.
You got to slow down right before you shoot the ball, and he certainly had enough time to slow down, did Harrison. So,
well, I like to say you gotta shoot to make the basket, not shoot to get fouled.
I mean, Page playing fantastic defense tonight, Steven, in this first half. You cannot take anything away from Page. If they get some shots to go in like Benally just did for his 5 points tonight total, they're going to be tough to beat. And you got a foul with an opportunity to get a second one. Number 1, Acosta on that. But, you know, if Page gets a couple of those to go down as well as Kirtland, we're going to have a back-to-back game tonight between these two, and right now it's an 11-10 lead. Timeout, 30 seconds for Kirtland. And, you know, just a ton of back and forth between these two teams. A lot of missed shots, and of course, they're going to go in at halftime, try to get that cleaned up. But that's really been the deal of the game here.
Yeah, let's take a quick second to recognize our sponsors as we, well, never mind. We're already coming back out on the court. We keep meaning to get our sponsors in there. We don't. Hey, folks, if you're out there watching on YouTube, we've gotten one shout out for Coach Corley over here for Kirtland so far.
That's right.
Send us a message. Let us know who you're cheering for and where you're cheering from, and we will send that shout out over the air.
Well, Benally here with a chance to tie this game up. Here's the shot from the right-handed shooter, and he missed it again. So right now, Joey Benally is he is 1 for 6 at free throws. Another chance to lay it in for 2 as Kirtland lost the handle on the ball. Number 4, Terrell Yazzie loses the handle, and Page pressing now, yeah. Steven. And Kirtland looked like they were not ready for it.
They were not ready at all, and as a result, I mean, they got a foul right there, but Kirtland got bailed out with that foul because, man, they had all that. They were losing control under that pressure. Looks like he stepped out of bounds right after the inbounds play. So that's gonna be a turnover for Kirtland. It will be Page's ball. Oh, looks like we got another one coming in here.
That was Noah Reed on the foul for Page, number 11.
All right, we got Go Sand Devils cheering on Jacoby Daniels, number 21. That's Jessica Sloan. Thank you, Jessica. Let's get some more of those coming in.
Well, he just took a shot, number 21. Missed it, but now they're back in transition. Beautiful spin move by Joey Benally. And here's number 21 with the ball. Down low to Benally. He kicks it out for an open 3-point shot. Buried in. Michael Gonzalez with 3 points for Page, and they'll take their first lead of the game, 15-11 over Kirtland Central thus far. 4:41 left to go in the second period. Kirtland Central working topside key. Now they're going to drive wide open 3-point shot. Took the shot and then changed his mind.
Looks like Sand Devils went into a man-to-man, and that's going to be an and-one opportunity for number 15. That was a foul on number 2. That's, Michael Gonzalez, as number 15, Devin Charlie, will be shooting. And if any of you are interested in football right now, Bloomfield is up 27-7 at the end of the first, and St. Pius is up 27-0 at halftime.
There you go. Oh, here we go. It's number 15, Devin Charlie. He's a left-handed shooter. Here's his free throw shot up, and it's good.
You know, in a game like this, I feel like that could come down to some of those free throws. And I want to say thank you, Corey. He's our production guy. He's not here today, but he's keeping us updated on the football games and letting us know how the cameras look. Hey, if you're enjoying those camera shots, let us know. It's a lot of fun for us. We've got to set up those free throw cameras, and it's been a lot of fun. Nice drive by Benally, and that will be up and out. And here comes Kirtland after the rebound. Transition quickly. And there's a shot by number 11. That is Lee, I believe, right? Or Isaiah Dan, sorry. Here's the rebound. Sand Devils, they'll be coming back up the court.
It's Jacoby Daniels.
Number 2.
And he's going to get fouled by number 2. That is Malachi Atsedy, and that's 2 for the night on Atsedy. So 2-1. That is Jacoby Daniels, who we just heard from one of his fans tuning in.
That's
He's
right.
going to drive the lane. It's closed up, so he kicks it back out to Benally. Benally, deep three-point shot. No good. Rebounded Kirtland Central, and now here we go to the other side. It's 3:40 left on the clock, 15-14. The 1-point lead for Page, and another wide-open shot missed by Kirtland. Travel by Page. Turnover.
Yeah.
And those ones got to drive you crazy.
Oh,
it's like
absolutely.
offsides in football. You know, there's just no need for it.
Yeah, you got to get those rebounds. That's killer right there. Not when you don't want to give up offensive rebounds, but even give up turnovers right there on your end. Up and off the rim, no good. Once again, I mean, those are shots that you really need your guys to make when they're right there next to the basket. Here comes the Sand Devils. They're going to swing the ball to the far side. Benally's going to drive the lane. He's going to go up for a shot. Off the side of the rim, rebound, number 14, Andrew Cummings, and he will be fouled on the shot. Let's see who that was going to be on. That's on number 20, Colin Brady. That's his 3rd foul.
Yeah, he's going to have to go sit down, and he's going to have to sit down for quite a long time. Actually, we may not see him till maybe into the 4th quarter.
Yeah,
with 3 fouls.
When you get 3 fouls in the first half, you usually have to sit down for a while.
Well, Andrew Cummings will go to the free throw line for the first time tonight for Page, for himself. Right-handed shooter. The shot is up. No good as it hit the back side of the rim and bounced out. So now he'll have another opportunity for a second shot, as it's a 15-14 lead for Page over Kirtland. 3:14 left in this second period. Right up against halftime. That shot is missed as well, and Page, unfortunately, tonight has just not had much luck at the free throw line. Page gets their own rebound, though, so Kirtland Central not blocking out. And Page with another opportunity. Benally, you know, if he can get hot, Steven, it's going to be trouble for Kirtland. But he just has not been able to get his shots to go in. Here's number 21 with a big-time three-point shot in Daniels. He missed it, and now here comes Kirtland.
Man, Kirtland giving up tons of offensive rebounds, but Page just not capitalizing. There's a drive down the baseline. Just not a good shots selection there, as that will be no good, and Page comes up with the rebound and will transition back up the court. 2:30 left here to go in the first half. The Broncos down 15-14 to the Page Sand Devils here in this first game of the season for the Broncos. And that's going to be over and out of bounds, and a turnover for the Sand Devils, as the Broncos will bring the ball in and come down and set up their offense. Number 12 running the point. That's Cole Boy. He's going to drive the lane. Nothing there. He's going to kick it out. And Kirtland just swinging the ball. And there's a drive, and no good off the glass, as Isaiah Dan cannot put it in. We're going to get a foul, and that is going to be the 5th foul, so it'll be shooting 2.
Well, that's Atsedy's 3rd foul for Kirtland, and he's going to have to sit down for quite a while, as it'll send number 3 to the free throw line for the Page Sand Devils. It's Justin Rivers. He's got a free throw made in the first quarter, so this will be a second shot for him. He was 1 for 2 at the free throw line. Now 1 for 3.
Yeah, Rivers, I'll tell you what, I know what Coach is going to work on whenever he gets back home. Free throws. I have them. I have them 10. I have them 2 for 10 right now.
Yeah. Here's a second shot. Make that 2 for 11 because he missed it again.
No, yeah, that would be 2 for 10. Sorry, I said that wrong. Now it's 2 for 10.
And Kirtland isn't helping themselves out either as well. That pass was airmailed way out of bounds. Back-to-back passes airmailed out of bounds for Kirtland Central. So really coaching probably desperately wants to get in at halftime here, Stephen, and get some things worked out.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure
both sides.
I'm sure they're going to have both teams are going to get a talking to at halftime. Say, hey, guys, we got to make some of these easy shots. 15-14 your score, 1:39 left here in the first half. Joey Benali, he's going to kick. That was a great look down low. Just too much for Owen Sombrero as it goes off his fingertips and out of bounds, and fortunately missed our camera.
It came in hot. That came in hot. So we got
time out, Kirtland Broncos. So with 1:33, let's take a quick break to recognize our sponsors as we have a little bit of time here.
Looking for quality fencing? Hornet Fence has you covered. Residential, commercial, and industrial fence, gate, and gate operator sales and service. We do it all, where we carry the largest inventory of fencing supplies in the Four Corners area. Hornet Fence, helping you secure the nest.
We believe that every child deserves the best start in life, and we're committed to providing a safe, nurturing, and fun environment where your little ones can grow, learn, and thrive. Join the Kitty Camp family today, where smiles, learning, and love are always in abundance.
American Equipment Manufacturing is a local business based in Farmington that specializes in the manufacturing of oil field.
All right, we're back and set to go with 1:33 left in this first half. It's Kirtland Central trying to gain the lead back. They trail 15-14, and they're going to move the ball on the top side of the key. It's Kirtland taking on Page. It's been an excellent game up to this point. Little sloppy in the shooting department, but we'll see if they get it together. There's number 5, Ethan Begay, hammers down a three-point shot for his first points of the night and in this second period, and it's a 17-15 lead.
Gives Kirtland the lead. There's a loose ball. Page comes up. Oh, that's going to probably be a foul there. So that'll be a shooting foul, as that's going to be on number 4. We're going to have Jacoby Daniels probably taking the shot. His fan club's out there watching. We've only heard from two total fans. Well, I'm just going to say it's one Bronco fan and one Sand Devils fan.
I'm with you.
Who's going to win that race? We need to get some more shout-outs. 505-701-2222, or send us a message on the live chat so we can give your players a shout-out.
Missed the first free throw. Did Jacoby Daniels?
I didn't get it.
There's the second free throw, and that one's up, and it's good. So here comes the Kirtland Central Broncos, as they're going to pass the ball around with 53 seconds to go. 17-16, the lead.
Oh, and there's another three-pointer by Ethan Begay as he just comes alive here at the end of this first half with 2 3-pointers, puts 6 points up on the board, 20-16. Currently 37 seconds left here in this half.
He didn't even hesitate with that three-point shot.
He didn't.
Buried it. Let's see if he does it again.
Number 12 is going to kick it out. Dan, is that Dan? Sorry. Lee drives it in and puts it in for the layup. Man, Kirtland just kind of coming alive here right at the end of this half. 22-16, 15 seconds to go. Daniel's going to kick out the three-pointer. No good off of Kirtland. That will be Page ball, as it is 22-16, 9 seconds left to go here in this first half.
Well, hey, man, we want to give a shout-out to our production crew. They showed up and showed out tonight for this big game, and we got Ben O'Geen and CR Banter running production for us. A running production camera up top is our guy, Jacob O'Geen, with 5 seconds left to go. Here's Kirtland. They got to get rid of it with 2 seconds. Too much.
He shot that one a little bit early, but
sure did.
Folks, that's going to end the first half, where your score is 22-16. The Kirtland Broncos leading here, as this is the first game of the season for them. So, folks, once again, we if you want to give your player a shout out or or send in, or let us know where you're cheering from and who you're cheering for, so we can give them a shout out. 505-701-2222, and or on the YouTube live chat, we will give them a shout out there, folks. We're gonna recognize our sponsors one more time as we go into half. We're gonna take a quick break. Our mics will go off, so when you see that there's no sound, just know that it's halftime, and we will be back here in about 10 minutes to start the second half.
Looking for quality fencing? Hornet Fence has you covered. Residential, commercial, and industrial fence, gate, and gate operator sales and service. We do it all, where we carry the largest inventory of fencing supplies in the Four Corners area. Hornet Fence, helping you secure the nest.
We believe that every child deserves the best start in life, and we're committed to providing a safe, nurturing, and fun environment where your little ones can grow, learn, and thrive. Join the Kitty Camp family today, where smiles, learning, and love are always in abundance.
American Equipment Manufacturing is a local business based in Farmington that specializes in the manufacturing of oil field equipment. Our extensive production facility allows us to provide high-quality products that meet the industry standards and industry knowledge.
All right, it's the end of halftime, and it's a 22-16 lead for Kirtland Central. Steven, their leading scorer thus far tonight is number 10, Landon Lee, with 10 points, followed up with 6 by Ethan Begay, 3 points by Devin Charlie, and then 2 for Brady and 2 for Atsedy. And then the leading scorer for Page is number 2, Michael Gonzalez. No, pardon me, that's Joey Benally with 7, Gonzalez with 5, and then 2 for Reed, 1 for Rivers, and 1 for Daniels. And I think it's probably a pretty easy thing to figure out what they chatted about in halftime.
Oh, yeah.
Get the ball in the goal.
You're not going to win games if you can't put it in the net. And Kirtland brings the ball in here to start this second half as they lead 22-16. And we have number 11, Isaiah Dan, running the point. There's a pass and a nice jump shot in the middle of the lane by Colin Brady, but it will not fall. So here comes Joey Benally to lead his team on to the offensive side of the court here to start this second half. Daniel swings it over outside. There is a three-point shot by Benally, and he nails it. And if you're Kirtland, that's not what you want to see first thing in the second half. Here comes Kirtland. Colin Brady is going to kick it outside. There's the drive. Oh, and Malachi Atsedy is stripped, but Kirtland comes up with the loose ball, and they will swing. They're going to set the offense back up. They're just swinging the ball around until they find an opening, and number 20, Colin Brady, finds that opening, drives it down the lane and up and in for the easy 2. And here comes the Sand Devils.
That's 4 points on the night for Brady. 24-19 is the lead. Kirtland Central regained the lead here and haven't given it back up to this point. Here's Begay. This young man can jump out the roof. Too strong on the shot. Rebound again. Page kicks it back out to Benally. Benally loses the handle on the ball, and they're going to keep it with Page. And you know, you think that a little bit of that would have been cleaned up, and then here we go right off the bat, Steven, with a number of just really easy plays for both teams that they're just missing on the shots.
Yeah, I think both teams, they just need to settle down and trust their offense, because they both run really good offenses. They just get in a hurry. There's a missed shot and a rebound by the Broncos, and he tries to kick it out, but that was number 14 Cummings right there to make the steal. Daniels is going to take the long three-pointer, and it is off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound Kirtland, and right back down the court as Isaiah Dan is looking to drive the lane, and he will kick it out to Lee. Lee with a three-pointer, no good. Gets his own rebound, or no, that was number 20. That was Brady that got the rebound. There's a three-point attempt by number 12, Cole Boy, and he nails it.
That's his first bucket of the night for Kirtland Central. Kirtland will extend their lead 27-19 with 5:47 left to go in the third period. Don't forget, we've got Lady Bronco basketball coming up to you right after this game. And there's a floater by Benally, missed everything, goes out of bounds, and now Kirtland will bring the ball in. Number 1 checks into the game. That's Acosta for the Kirtland Central Broncos. 27-19, 5:39 on the clock in the third period, and now here comes Kirtland, and it's Boy. Right-hand dribble for Boy, left hand, kicks it back out. Kirtland Central taking some time, letting the clock drain down a little bit, and we're going to have a whistle, and they're going to say it's going to be against number 1 in Benally, and that's his first of the night.
Benally just a smart player. I mean, he gets a foul right there, but that young man is not that's his first foul of the game. He does a fantastic job for this team, but both of these teams right now just struggling to put the ball in the net. That's going to be out on Page. It'll be Kirtland's ball. Oh, and he just threw that one right to Rivers. Rivers gets gifted the ball on the inbounds play and gets it down the court. Cummings is going to kick it back out to Rivers. Rivers going to drive the baseline jumper, no good, over the rim. Good transition by Kirtland as Costa picks it up and then dishes it out. That's going to be, is that a foul?
Yeah, number 14, and Cummings. Andrew Cummings should get his first of the night for Page. With 5:09 left to go here in the third period, 27-19 is the lead for Kirtland Central. They'll inbound the ball. Almost lost it, able to get it back under control. Now they'll kick it out. Here's a floater by number 11, and that was Dan. Missed it, rebounded Page. I wish we were tracking Page's rebound total because it has got to be astronomical versus Kirtland tonight. They'll get it to the middle of the court. Got stripped. Oh, and they're going to say that he got ball, and I thought it was pretty clean, to be honest with you.
That was going to be on Acosta. Was that correct?
It was number 10, Landon Lee.
10, okay.
His second of the night.
So Landon Lee picks up. We got a whole line change. 25-4, 23, 5, and 15 coming in for Kirtland. Line change for them. Page bringing the ball in under the basket. Kirtland on defense. There's inbounds play. Rivers at the top of the key, back to Benali, looking for that three-pointer. Nothing there. He drives the baseline. Nice little scoop shot, but rolls right off the back of the rim. And here comes the Broncos off the defensive rebound, looking to find that lane. And there you go. Kirtland, they just swing until they find that lane right there up the middle. And that's number 23 for Kirtland. That was Tanner, and it's off the back of the rim. Here comes the Page Sand Devils. I mean, Kirtland, they just swing it out top, drive the lane, and look for that shot. They just are not sinking it.
Yep, Jacoby Daniels kicks it out here. Thought about a three-point shot. Benali, he'll drive it, missed it. And he has had a number of open looks too, Steven. And unfortunately for Joey Benali, he is completely rushing almost every shot that he has. If he just slow down a little bit, he starts nailing a lot of those.
Well, it almost feels like a little frustration has set in, you know, just personal frustration. He knows he should be hitting those shots, and he's got to find a way to just calm down. And
they might pop him on that foul.
Yeah, the ref really took a look at him right there. That's going to be a foul on Joey Benali. That's his second foul. Like I said, I think he's just a little bit frustrated. Oh, we got another comment in here. Clayton Corley. It says, "Let's go Broncos." Corley's son tuning in from Farmington.
All right. Well, Corley's son checking in. We got Go Coach Corley as well coming in from 5147. And then we've got another one coming in. Shout out from Paige. All right.
All right, there's a Paige
to our grandson, Chance Wallace. Go Sand Devils. By the way, your announcing is great.
Well, thank you.
Thank you, grandparents of Chance Wallace. We certainly appreciate you tuning in. I promise you, they'll go back and watch this video.
They love hearing those shout-outs from their friends and family, so we appreciate you guys sending those in. Once again, do it on the live chat on YouTube or 505-701-2222 and let us know who you're cheering for and where you're cheering from.
Here's a shot. It's up, and it's no good. Both of these teams struggling so badly at the free throw line tonight.
I didn't see who got that last foul for Paige, but here comes Paige. There's Benali with a long three-pointer off the front of the rim. No good. Puts it back up. No good.
Yep,
scramble for the ball.
It is, and Paige still with it. They just have a nose for the ball, does Paige. That ball is loose on the court, and they will find somehow, some way to reel it in. And now here comes Kirtland back up the court. And, Steven, I have to say, these last probably 2 or 3 sequences offensively for both teams have been awfully sloppy right now. It's going to be a blocking foul against number 12. That's Preston Ross, his second for the Page Sand Devils. And that'll send number 23, that's Terrell Tanner, to the free throw line. He's made 1 tonight. Here's a attempt now from the right-handed shooter in Tanner. It's up, and it's no good.
Man, if I'm either one of these coaches, I know we're working on free throws come Monday.
That's right. You know exactly what practice is going to be like all day long.
Number 5. I know. The kids come to our table to check in, and we need to tell them to head down to the scorer's table.
Here's the second free throw from Tanner. Up, no good, short. Rebounded by Page, and now we're going to have a foul again. Number 24 from Kirtland. That is Gavin Mulnix, and that's his first of the night.
Score is 28-19, 3:12 left here in the third period. Benali bringing the ball down for the Sand Devils as he's going to drive the lane, kicks it out, back up top to Daniels, over here to number 11, Reed, and back over to Benali. There's the three-point attempt from Benali, no good off the front of the rim. And man, great rebound by Reed as he puts it right back up and in. And we got a timeout. We're going to take a quick second to recognize our sponsors, and we'll be right back.
Looking for quality fencing? Hornet Fence has you covered. Residential, commercial, and industrial fence, gate, and gate operator sales and service. We do it all, where we carry the largest inventory of fencing supplies in the Four Corners area. Hornet Fence, helping you secure the nest.
We believe that every child deserves the best start in life, and we're committed to providing a safe, nurturing, and fun environment where your little ones can grow, learn, and thrive. Join the Kitty Camp family today, where smiles, learning, and love are always in abundance.
We are back, and we're going to have a pause in the play for a moment, but hey, got another text coming in from the 480 watching from page. Go Sand Devils from Tristan Blaze So checking in from Page, Arizona. 28-21's the score. Kirtland with the lead. Here's a deep three-point shot, too far off the backside of the rim. Long rebound, Page. And now here we go transition-wise for the Sand Devils. 28-21 the lead. Three-point shot from number 5. He buries it. Dwayne Gamble with his first shot of the night, and it's in the realm of a three-point shot. And now it's a 4-point lead for Kirtland Central until that shot is made.
All right, we got
24-30.
Oh, and there's Benally, drives the lane and puts it up and in for 2 points. We got 2 minutes left here in the third quarter.
Well, I missed who scored that last.
Benally scored.
No, the last one for Kirtland.
Oh, I did too.
Deep three-point shot, buried it. That's number 12 for Kirtland Central, and Cole Boyd with his second free three-point shot of the night.
Man, I'll tell you what, Kirtland's coming alive with those three-pointers. Benally drives the lane. Oh, nice little scoop
fantastic.
And score.
I mean, what a player, Steven.
Wow.
What a player Joey Benally is. He is so much fun to watch. And he's going to have an attempt to make the second shot, as that was a foul on number 10, Landon Lee.
That one is up and in for the and one. So Benally with a great little play right there comes up with 3 points for his team. 33-29 is your score. The Broncos lead. Minute 30 left here in the third quarter. And, oh, they got lucky that bounced off of the Kirtland player and went out of bounds. We got Leela Chi, 6698. Go Sand Devils. Shout out to Noah Reed and Owen Sombrero from, and I don't want to mess up that word there, but thank you for the shout out, as we love getting those shout outs and we love giving those out to the kids. Benally with the three-point attempt off the front of the rim, no good. Great rebound. I'll tell you what, Reed, I bet you he has a lot of rebounds this evening. We got about a minute left here in the third quarter. 35-31 is your score. Got a great game between these two teams, as number 10, Landon Lee, steps out of bounds. We got Rose Basenti cheering on Joe Benally, number 1 from Phoenix. Well, he is doing a fantastic job for his team this evening, as he is bringing the ball down, looking to swing the ball outside. Here's the cutter. Down low, he's going to give it to Daniels up top. Pump fake, nothing there. And just the swarming defense by Kirtland is going to cause a turnover. And oh, that was a good look, but great defense by Gonzalez. Reed, oh, we got Daniels is down. Looks like he might have hit his head. And we're going to have Rivers coming in for him.
34 seconds left to go here in the third period. It's a 35-31 lead for Kirtland Central. They're looking at number 21, Jacoby Daniels. He gets up, is going to be able to walk off under his own strength, so that's a good sign for him, especially if you're a Page Sand Devil fan. Now number 25 checks into the game. That's Terrell Harrison for Kirtland Central, as well as number 5, Ethan Begay, also checks in. So it's a 34-5 lead, or 35-31 lead, 34 seconds to go. Kirtland Page inbounding the ball, and it's Benally. Let's see if they wait for the last shot here, or do they drive quickly? Benally, he's going to pull up at the free throw line with the jump shot, missed it, rebounded Kirtland. 23 seconds left to go now, and double dribble. Another unforced error, turnover by Kirtland Central, back-to-back possessions.
Yeah, and that's just a matter of just slowing down. You just got to slow down, run your offense, and not get in such a big hurry. You don't at this point in the game, you can't afford those turnovers. This is a close game, and I feel like it's going to come down to the very end. So every possession counts from here on out. There's Page is going to drive the lane.
I feel like what it's really going to come down to, Steven, is who comes out on top of the second and third opportunity on rebounds and gets it back into the net.
That's going to be a foul on number 25 for Kirtland. That is Tyler Harrison, his second foul, at least on my sheet. Yep, that's what you got as well. So we got number 11, Noah Reed. He will be shooting 2 free throws for the Sand Devils.
6 points on the night tonight for Page. So shots up, it's good. So that is 7 points on the night.
Man, I hope you folks are enjoying that view. We are sure excited about that free throw line camera. Ben and CR doing a fantastic job over here running cameras and switcher. And that one is up and in.
Reed buried them both. Here's Kirtland trying to get the ball up the court with 7 seconds to go. They might score right before. Too hard off the glass. It was wide open. 1 second left. Nope, couldn't get it off. And it's a 35-33 lead for Kirtland Central over Page.
Let's take a quick break to recognize our sponsors as we have a little bit of time here to go.
Looking for quality fencing? Hornet Fence has you covered. Residential, commercial, and industrial fence, gate, and gate operator sales and service. We do it all, where we carry the largest inventory of fencing supplies in the Four Corners area. Hornet Fence, helping you secure the nest.
We believe that every child deserves the best start in life, and we're committed to providing a safe, nurturing, and fun environment where your little ones can grow, learn, and thrive. Join the Kitty Camp family today, where smiles, learning, and love are always in abundance.
American Equipment Manufacturing is a local business based in Farmington that specializes in the manufacturing of oil field equipment. Our extensive production facility allows us to provide high-quality products that meet the industry standards and industry knowledge.
Well, couldn't be more happy for our sponsors teaming up with us. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just going to say we're getting some more shout-outs here. We got one from On 210, cheering on for Page from Inscription House, Arizona. Go Noah Reed and Owen Sombrero. And we have Geraldine Chi, Go Sand Devils, Noah Reed and Owen Sombrero. So, man, they got some fan club out there.
They sure do.
Today, don't
Noah
they?
Reed does.
Yeah.
No doubt. Here's a drive, a floater. Beautiful
nice
by Benally in there for his first points in the fourth quarter. And it's a tie ball game now, 35-35.